Well, the mayors from a handful of communities across the Pikes Peak region got together this afternoon to talk about how they're coping with challenges brought on by the pandemic. News 5's Andy Cohen tells us about the adjustments the local leaders are making and how we all can help speed up the recovery.
A power lunch with the elected executives from 5 local communities.
Strong leadership is what allows us to move through these hard times.
Springs Mayor John Suthers said that he's already cut the budget by $22 million because of pandemic-related revenue shortages.
Biggest factor in that has been a hiring freeze. We have 200 less employees today than we did at the end of last year. That's a lot of money.
The so-called ratchet effect of the Tabor Amendment means the city budget will have to stay lower next year, even if the economy rebounds faster.
We will probably ask the voters in November to allow us not to have to ratchet down to 2020, but to keep the 2019 base.
A strong housing market and regional growth have helped buoy many communities.
Our planning department's still been very busy during all of this and ensuring that they're meeting as much of the needs as possible.
But small businesses are struggling, which is why Monument will give away much of its CARES Act federal relief money.
The idea behind this was not the short term of the town needs money, but the long term of what's going to keep our community thriving.
Manitou Springs leans heavily on its tourism industry. They too shared their relief funds with local businesses, but they're hoping that local visitors will spend more time and more money here.
I think our market now is people who live within a 3-hour drive of Manitou Springs, so that's where our focus, I think, is going to be near term.
And Woodland Park also wants folks to spend more time in the city above the clouds to help their struggling mom and pops.
I'm telling you, our traffic through town is just like it is every year right now, but it's through town. And so getting them to stop is our constant challenge.
Always watching out for you, Andy Cohen, News 5.